100 places in Goa he has exhaustively documented. Second book was I think the Goa Review. The third book, which actually last 2 years when I came here, first batch of Ecotourism students here at least. That was about traditional occupations of Goa. Where he has cataloged, I sent you the photograph also. Lots of people who are doing traditional crafts and arts, right from catching coconut leaves to distillation of paddy, pura, rajat, to building of canoes, painting various places, carpenters, masons, sword producers, and so many forgotten village artisans. And for the first time in the history of Goa, there was only one book, Ethnography of the India Portuguese, by Alas Pereira, who wrote it in last century, and it has been translated by Maria Parolato in English, Ethnography of Goa Humanity. That is the only book available for us to understand the rich traditions of Goa in arts and crafts, what is known as village artisanship. So, he personally, without any government support, by spending his own money everywhere, he visited those places, met those people, interviewed them, saw their life and lifestyle and the way they live, their livelihood, interacted with them and photographed them. And for the first time in the history of Goa, he brought all this knowledge before the public, so that people became aware that in such and such village, weavers are still existing. And they are still weaving what is known as the Kamdi Kasti or the Kumbi side, which are almost forward. There are around 300 jewelers in Goa. You may not have heard of it. But in the whole of Asia, the whole of India, it won't be an exaggeration to tell you that the small state of Goa, jewelry crafting, gold craftsmanship and jewelry craftsmanship is one of the best in the world. Even if you take the necklaces, in Bragaza Pereira's book published around 100 years ago, he has given sketches of more than 100 designs, rings, more than 100 designs. So you can imagine, we go to a village goldsmith, we call them chef. He will show you a book with sketches of bangles, rings, necklaces. How many? Hundreds. You have to select by going through this. It was like a family guide. Everything was done from memory and passed on from generation to generation. So whether it is coconut plucking or paddy distillation or weaving or salt production, you see that there is a lot of potential for tourists to come to Goa, to interact with these traditional people in traditional occupations and businesses, the way he had interacted. That's why I called him 2 years back. Today he is there to give a presentation in 2 parts. The first part is how biodiversity can generate employment, and the second part is the treasure in Goa which can sustain ecotourism. So I am very happy to have him here with us, and you are going to interact with him in an intellectual and academic manner, because this is not a popular talk as such. He is equivalent to a university professor, nothing less than that. Of course, he is an engineer. But in the Western countries, resource persons are brought from all the walks of life, given a lot of respect, because the purpose of university is to interact with knowledgeable people in the society and add to the knowledge by getting ideas from them, by supporting their ideas, and by working together, collaborating together. It is possible for the beautiful, prosperous state of Goa to come out with better plans and schemes. If you people take the leadership, you people take the initiative, after we stop and think of some sustainable ecotourism products, sustainable ecotourism packages, sustainable ecotourism circuits, and sustainable ecotourism programs, then you would be very happy to have a feedback that after my talk, something has been achieved by this batch of botany department. On behalf of all of you, the Department of Botany and our faculty and university, I extend you once again a warm welcome, and I request you to make his first presentation. At 11:15 we will have his